public trust. Tell me what you're doing now, because the Washington Post and Bloomberg reported the White House is preparing an executive order on vaccines and autism. What is it going to prescribe? What is it going to do? Why are we seeing another announcement here when I know you are launching research into a plethora of issues that are contributing factors potentially to autism? Why would the White House be saying only look at this thing?
Well, I would have to ask the president about specifics of the executive order. I'll tell you what we're doing.
Do you think that's restoring trust in vaccines?
The purpose of you can ask the president about the executive order, but I'll tell you what the focus of the president has been. You don't know about the executive order? I won't be able to tell you specifically what's on it because I don't think it's done yet, but you can ask the president about it. What I can tell you is that the president cares deeply, as does Bobby, about the rise in autism. I know you do as well. There's so many families around the country that have had, have faced the issues of this.
And
right?
we want real information.
And so I, as the NIH director, have been focused on making sure that we have science that addresses that very complicated question about why we've seen a rise in autism. It's not going to be a simple answer. Last year, I authorized something called the Autism Data Science Initiative. That we're going to have a big early results from it in a couple of weeks from the dozen and more scientific teams that have been funded to look at this, with a mandate of thinking very broadly, not just genes, not just environmental exposures, but potential interactions. We don't know. If you ask me as a scientist, do I know why we've seen this rise in autism? I'll tell you, I don't know the answer to that question. And the fact that it gets so tied up with, okay, is it vaccines, not vaccines? What it does is it sends a signal to scientists that if you work on this topic, you're going to get destroyed if you get the wrong answer. Yeah. I've tried my hardest. The way you build public trust is allow people to talk and think without that kind of political overlay. I've tried my very hardest as an NIH director to allow that to happen. Which
is so key for science, which is why I'm asking you why the president putting out an order specifically focused on what seems to be preconceived notion, how that wouldn't be undermining.
You're jumping ahead. I don't know exactly this executive order, neither do you. So it's not, yeah.
Well, it's interesting that you don't.